Hey guys, welcome back to this place, and if you are new, welcome here for the very first time. I'm Carmen, and today we are starting with part 1 of the 3-part Lost finale of season 4. Okay, that's kind of a mouthful. I am very excited. I have absolutely loved this season so much. Oh, really quick before I go any further, I want to let you guys know these will be coming out weekly, which I know is kind of annoying, but it's just what I have to do for my schedule, so I hope you guys can understand and be patient with me. And you can get it a tiny bit faster if you are on Patreon, because you will get the week early access. So by the time episode 1 comes out, you will already be able to watch episode 2 on the Patreon when episode 1 goes live on YouTube. So, goes public, rather. Anyway, that's sort of that bit out of the way. I just wanted to let you guys know so you know what to expect going into this. I am going to try to watch all 3 together today for me personally, but yeah, they will release week to week. And I'm sorry, I know it's annoying, but it just works best for my schedule and everything right now. So, that being said, I'm very excited. I have absolutely loved season 4. I cannot wait to see how it ends and what sort of big cliffhanger I'm sure they will leave us on going into season 5, which I've heard is quite a few people's favorite season. And so I'm really excited to get to it because I think so far season 4 has been my favorite. And so I'm excited to hopefully get to a season that will maybe even top this. So, where we left off was Claire and Christian in the cabin telling Locke that we have to move the island somehow. How? I don't know. I really couldn't even guess. We also have the mystery of Richard and his inability to age, which is really interesting. I just wonder who he is. Is he the island? Is he Jacob? Is he something else? Someone else? I don't know. But I'm excited to find out. I have rambled at you guys enough for the intro. I apologize. So let's just get into the episode and see how they kick off this finale.
With the cargo we got back there. Bad mojo.
Miss Decker,
Yes.
want to head back there and let them know we landed?
Oh.
Sure, of course.
Oh, I know her.
Your families are already here.
Oh, is this when they get rescued?
They're referring to you as the Oceanic Six. That's not the best
Okay.
branding as far as we're concerned.
So
but
Aaron is officially one of them.
We'll see you on the ground.
Why does that guy think that they're bad luck? Because wouldn't they be good luck? They survived a plane crash, right?
They'll think that we're in shock.
We are in shock.
Yeah,
Jack.
I was gonna say, I think y'all might be.
Well, then this should be easy.
Okay, I need to know how y'all got from where you were to the last episode to here now, though. I know they'll tell me, but I do wonder how all the parents. That's cute. It's just so sad though, because like, thinking about all the families that don't get that moment, you know? His mom. Aww, Kate doesn't have anybody. Neither does Saeed. They already got me crying and it hasn't barely fucking started.
Okay, gear up, boys. As soon as we hit the ground, we deploy to the Orchid. Heads down!
Wow.
The Orchid is?
No.
They do.
I didn't
They
know
do.
Desmond or Saeed either.
They do. I bet Faraday and Charlotte, is that her name? Do. They looked like
Take a walk.
when the Orchid was mentioned.
Get the guns. Get
No!
the water, okay?
Ask them! Ask them!
You can't possibly be serious. You just had surgery,
gonna be
Jack. Your
fine.
suture's ripped. You're not gonna be fine.
Of course he's gonna go.
Don't bleed to death, Jack.
Oh, she cares
I'll
about
see you in a couple hours.
or never again. You know? If the orchid is where they get rescued.
What's wrong?
Charlotte,
Yeah.
did you hear what he said?
He knew.
They're going to the orchid. They're using the secondary protocol.
What are you talking about?
Yeah, he knows. What does it mean? Faraday.
We have to get off this island
They're gonna destroy it.
right now.
How the fuck you gonna do that? You ain't got a helicopter or a boat. Y'all should have been building a boat again. A boat to get to the boat. Oh.
Hey, long time no see.
Oh, Sawyer.
Where's Claire?
She just disappeared.
We lost her.
You what?
She put the baby
Walked
down
off in the middle of the night. We
and
looked for her
left.
for a day, but she was just gone.
Chopper flew over the beach. Someone tossed us out. It must have been Saeed.
Well, you better hope it ain't Saeed. 'Cause if he's with those animals that just blew up half of New Otherton, you do not want to tussle with him.
New Otherton.
That son of a bitch is stubborn. Hold up! You don't get to die alone.
Interesting. So all the people that are here aren't together right now.
By then, there was only 8 of us left.
Okay, so
What happened
the
to the other 3?
one of
them,
them, the 8.
his name is Boone Carlisle, suffered tremendous internal injuries and died a few days after the crash.
Okay, so they're saying he's
A
one of the
woman-
survivors.
Libby, she didn't make it through the first week. Charlie Pace, he drowned a few weeks before we were able to leave.
I wonder why they chose those 3.
How does it feel to know you're going to get all that money back?
I don't want it back. Any of it. That money was bad luck.
She asked if my husband was one of the people who died on the island.
That's not the story. The story is he died in
The
the
answer
crash.
is no. He never made it off the plane.
He's just a little over 5 weeks.
So that would have made you about 6 months pregnant when the U.S. Marshal Service apprehended you in Australia for an outstanding murder warrant. Is that correct?
I'm afraid Miss Austin's legal issue is off the table. Next question.
I was gonna say how. I mean, they would know she wasn't. No,
Is it possible there are any other survivors from the crash yet to be discovered?
they're gonna say no, but
No, absolutely not.
I don't know. I don't know.
There's a woman outside. She says she knows you, but she wasn't on the list of family members.
Is it Nadia? But I know it ends sad. It's hard to be happy when I know that she gets killed. It's cute, but I also hate it.
Going to a place called the Orchid, Hugo.
Oh, they're going to the orchid too?
It's a greenhouse. And why are we going to a greenhouse exactly?
Greenhouse?
You heard John, we're going to move the island. Why didn't you just move it before the cycles with guns got here? Because doing it is both dangerous and unpredictable. It's a measure of last resort.
Is he sending a
What are
message?
you doing, dude? Communicating.
Communicating with who?
Yeah.
Who do you think?
The island? Jacob? Richard? What does that mean?
Wait, what was that? What did you tell them? None of your business, John.
No, it's my fucking business. I'll leave your ass here.
Son, where's Claire?
Get Aaron on the boat, okay?
What?
I'm sorry, I'll see you there. Just keep him
Just
safe.
answer her baby and get this baby on a boat. Okay. Okay, so time has passed.
내가 말해도 넌 이해하기 힘든 복잡한 회사 일이야.
Nothing she'd understand.
몸은 좀 어떠냐?
아버지가 진수 씨를 얼마나 싫어했는지 다 알고 있는데.
Oh.
새삼스럽게 아이에게 관심 있는 척하지 마세요.
Oh, damn.
지금 뭐라겠냐?
제 뜻 아시잖아요.
She is done with pretense. Oh, she doesn't need him anymore.
그 돈으로 오늘 아침에 아버지 회사 지분 반을 구입했고요.
Oh, she did it with the 5 different banks, right?
이제부터는 저를 동업자로 존중해 주셔야겠죠. 우선 이 아이를 낳고 나서 이 회사의 미래는 그때 가서 얘기하죠. 우리 회사에 대해서.
I'm proud of her. It's also sad, but like, good for her. Oh. Oh.
Jesus Christ is not a weapon.
Okay. I don't want anything from the money.
Relax. I got this before you gave us the money. Ta-da!
The car they were fixing up?
I worked on it as a memorial to you. When I was fixing it up, it was almost like I was with you.
Oh, no. The numbers.
Something wrong, son?
Yeah.
Some kind of joke. What are you talking about?
4, 8, 15, 16, 23, 42.
Yeah.
Did you do this?
To what?
Those are the numbers. Right there, the numbers I won the lottery with. I don't want any of it.
Hugo, wait a minute, Hugo, what are you... Son,
Oh,
hey.
I get it, though. I get it.
I thought you said you had no idea why he was trying to find the island.
I wasn't being entirely truthful.
Shocking. Shocking. I'm shocked.
They're already here.
So, be sneakier. Oh, yeah. Yeah, they don't know about Michael. Yeah, he's still, he's alive. And he's here.
You said the hit squad's gonna grab Ben Linus.
Well, I don't see what's going to stop him.
What are they gonna do with the people that are with him?
Oh, Hurley.
Nothing good. Hugo's with Ben.
Yeah, he wants to help Hurley. Is this why
Son of a bitch.
Sawyer ends up
About 10 months ago, I
back there?
I miss you.
Well, he might be on the island with your sister.
He came to see his daughter.
Yeah,
My daughter.
I hoped he would
Mr.
find
Shepherd.
he would find out when she was still there.
My father didn't have a daughter.
Yes, you did.
Claire.
You don't believe me? Check his phone records.
She doesn't even know they know each other. Say it.
You were in the air for 6 hours. Probably just a few rows from her.
Tell him her name.
Never even knew she was your sister. Her name was Claire. I didn't mean to burden you with this, but
I wonder if this is part of what haunts him later. That's her grandchild. She doesn't even know.
your son is beautiful.
His whole world just got shifted. God.
I do not work for Ben.
Don't you?
I'm trying to make up for what I did. I'm trying to help you out here. Translate what I said?
I understand.
Yeah, he learned a lot of English while you were gone.
Oh my God.
What is it? Oh. Oh, fuck. Y'all need to get off this boat. Y'all need to get off this boat.
And they're doubling back behind us.
Oh. They're trying to trap you.
Everyone, come out now!
Maybe it's Claire. Maybe it's Claire.
All right, let's just relax.
Oh, it's fucking Richard.
All right, let's just
Stop.
let's relax.
Stop.
Relax and put the guns down.
I said stop right there!
Please just drop your guns.
Stop walking forward. Oh, it's all the others.
So drop your guns.
Well, they still could have shot you, but you're weirdly immortal and never age, so I don't know if it would have affected you.
I'm gonna take care of them.
And how the hell are you going to do that?
I wouldn't doubt him.
How many
honestly.
times do I have to tell you, John?
He's crazy.
I always have a plan.
Yeah. He's probably thought like 20 steps ahead. Why is he the only one who bothered to paint his face? I was gonna say, I'm assuming that's where it's gonna end. Yeah. All right, you guys. So I think that was a really good part 1 of the finale, the 3-part finale extravaganza experience, whatever you want to call it. I think they did a really good job of showing us, like, these are the definitive 6. So now we know Aaron is officially one of the 6. And this is where they are now in the future. And then also here's where they were on the island. And then you're trying to, like, figure out, because right now they're all separated. None of them that make it off, except for Aaron and Son, are together right now. Because we have Aaron and Son. They're on the freighter. We have Jack with Sawyer by himself. We have Kate with Saeed. Oh, so I guess Kate and Saeed are together as well then. And then Hugo is with Locke and Ben. So we have little groupings, but they're all so far apart from each other right now. I'm very much excited to see how they sort of come together and then what happens to everyone else on the island. I kind of hope that it is a situation where they leave and they maybe don't know exactly the status of the people on the island, but then the people on the island are still alive somehow. So I'm really curious to see how everyone comes together. And like, I really hope, because you guys know, I love Locke, I love Sawyer, I love Jen. I love so many of the characters that are still on the island. Juliet, Desmond, the ones that we don't know their fate. So I very much am invested in the fact that they're still alive. You know, like, I hope that we end season 4 on at least an ambiguous note about, are they still there? And I think that if that is the case and they did have to leave them behind and maybe they don't know the full extent, maybe the island does move, maybe XYZ happens, then it makes sense to me that Jack, starting here in this moment at the funeral when he finds out about Claire, is feeling guilt, right? Because he left her behind and she was his sister and he promised that he would get everyone off the island. And like, that didn't happen. We know Jack very much cares about people. We know Jack very much wants to save everyone if he can. And so I'm very much hopeful that there will be a chance for them to go back. Because Jack also says we have to go back later, which is earlier in the show, but later in the timeline, right? So, I don't know. Hugo kind of seems to think they need to go back. I don't know. I'm very interested in how that's going to play out. Also, you know, just genuinely, just because I love these characters, I don't want to say goodbye to them. So I selfishly hope that they're there, you know? I am curious as to the decision to say that 8 people survived. I get it. I get it to an extent, right? To say 8 people made it onto the island and then some people, because like realistically, some people might not have survived. But like, because they didn't. I mean, even on the island, they didn't, right? But I am curious about the people they chose, right? Boone, Charlie, Libby. Charlie kind of makes sense, right? Because he was the most famous person on the flight. He obviously was part of a band that was pretty famous. People might want to know that he made it onto the island. Boone and Libby, though, seems kind of random for choices as to who made it. Especially, I think, because with Boone, we lost him so long ago in the show, right? When you're watching it, if you were watching it when it was airing, it was years ago for the audience, because even for me, I think I started this show like at least a year ago. So it seems like so long ago that we lost Boone. that it's like, why did we choose him to be somebody who survived onto the island? You know? Like, what? Like, how did they pick the people when they got their story together? I'm assuming maybe we'll find out. But I am very curious because, again, Charlie makes sense to me. Libby, maybe because Hugo? I don't know. I also think that the flash forward where they're meeting the family for the first time after coming off the island is very beautiful and, like, happy, but also so fucking sad because of all of the families that don't get that moment, you know? All the people that, like Claire's mom, who we saw at the funeral. All the people who just don't get that moment, and you think, like, how hard it would be to be somebody waiting, and then you're like, oh, they're survivors, and then it's not one of your... Why am I crying? Why am I crying? I'm so dramatic. I just think about being one of those families and hearing they're survivors and just hoping against hope that it would be somebody that you loved. And then for all the people that it's not, it's just fucking sad, okay? I don't need to cry about it, though. I don't need to cry about it. It's also sad that Kate doesn't have anybody to go to be like, oh, welcome back. And then it's also... because her mom exists, but she didn't come. And then we also have Saeed, who didn't have anybody, but then he does get Nadia. And then that's also fucking sad because you're like, yay, he got her. And then knowing that we also saw the future for him where he loses her makes that sad as well. And then even, like, Hugo, like, we see him going home and seeing his family and he's so happy, but then he's getting haunted. Like, his parents throw an island themed birthday party, which just really seems like a level of obliviousness that is hard to understand, honestly. Like, I would be like, don't you ever fucking show me. Like, I do not want to see a tiki torch. I don't want to see shit. You know? Right? But there's that, and then there's the numbers in the car being the island numbers. And so, obviously, we know Hugo ends up back at Santa Clara, Santa Rosa. For some reason, I can't remember which one of those it is. But he ends up back there, and it makes sense because of how much he's lost, and just the fact that he feels like he's being haunted and stalked by these numbers and the island, which I think, like, even if, like, he might actually be being stalked by the island, but even if you weren't, I think that experience would change, like, because they were there for what they said, 103 days, and then day 108 or something, so that's what, a little over 3 months that they were on the island. If you were actually, like, you get in a plane crash, you crash onto a, like, deserted island, there's no one there, you build a raft, go to another island, but you're there for over 3 months, like, that's going to change your life. Even, not even taking into account all the other shit that we actually know happened on the island, like with the others, with the Dharma Initiative, with the Smoke Monster, with Ben, with XY, like, all of that trauma aside, just the trauma of surviving a plane crash, seeing people die, knowing people died, and just being stuck here, not knowing if you would ever get home for that length of time, that would traumatize you. So, yeah. I don't remember where I was going with that, to be honest with you. I think it was just like, you could understand how Hugo would be haunted by the island, regardless of, like, everything that we know that actually happened on the island. It was amazing to see Sun buy her father's company out from under him. Like, that was an amazing moment. I was so proud of her. I loved every second of it. I love that she was like, you hated my husband and you never respected me as a person. So I'm going to take the thing that you love and run it. And honestly, like, I'm here for it. I'm here for it. I think that that's awesome. I thought she was just going to say, like, the settlement went really well, so I don't need you. I don't need any part of you. I don't want any part of you. I'm piecing the fuck out, and I hope to never see your ass again. That's kind of where I thought she was going with it, but I think where she went where she went with it was 10 times better than that. So like her going like this to her father, like, I love it. I love it. It makes me so happy. I did write down the flight that they were on, 1717. So, just in case that's relevant, I wrote it down. We know that they like their numbers in this show, right? I do also wonder if they did succeed in moving the island, will they be able to find the island again? Like, let's say Jack and Kate, Saeed, Hugo... Jack, Kate, Saeed, Hugo, baby Aaron. How do I always forget somebody? Son. Let's say they decide to go back to the island. Will they even be able to get back to the island if it moved? Like, how the fuck will they find it? Will it call out to them? Like, I don't know. Very concerned about all of the C4 on the boat. Very concerned that it's going to blow up or something horrible is going to happen. I don't know how. I don't know if it's already connected. It kind of seemed like it was already connected. I think somehow they gotta get that shit off the boat. Would C4 still explode underwater? I don't know. I don't know. Maybe I should look it up. I'm going to look it up real quick. Can always take a chance to educate myself. Yes, C4 can explode underwater and is commonly used for underwater demolition purposes by the military. Okay, well, maybe that's not the best plan then. But at least it's off the boat. Maybe the explosion is lessened by the water, because I don't know. I don't know. But at least it would not be on the boat. Right? But then we would have to, like, throw it overboard and then, like, get the fuck out of there. Like, far enough away. Because that was a lot of C4. That was a lot of C4. It was not a small amount by any stretch of the imagination. Not a tiny amount. I wonder what Richard wants with Kate and Saeed and the others. Like, what are they going to do? Was this part of Ben's plan? Because, you know, he always has a plan, like he just said. I don't know. Because Ben isn't one of the Oceanic Six, and we know he makes it off the island. So, that leads me to believe that there's a possibility that others are out there that we just don't know about. I don't know. Could just be Ben, though. Or fucking Richard. Anyway, I think that's all that I have to say about this episode. I'm very curious to see where we are going to go in part 2. And if you are also curious and you're watching this when it goes public on YouTube, you can actually watch part 2 right now over on my Patreon, which is linked in the description down below on the early access tier. While you are over there, you can also watch my entire full-length reaction to this episode and all the episodes thus far that I have seen of Lost, which is up to this point in season 4. So that is over there as well and available on full length, I believe I already said, but I'm just going to say it again. Anyway, I am going to go and watch part 2. I can't wait. I hope to see you guys there. Until then. Bye, guys!